A nation forged in resilience from the ashes of the 11 years brutal civil war through the shadows of Ebola, COVID 19, and the mudslide. Sierra Leone rises, but the journey is far from over. Governance strain. Youth demand more. Women demand more. 60% in poverty. But what if the solutions lie not in silence, but in dialogue? This is not another talk show. This is State of the Nation, where every voice feels change. From Freetown to Kono, we are turning debate into action. No script, no spin, just Sierra Leoneans rewriting their future together. So we bring you a movement not just to speak, but to be heard. Speak out. All power to account. This is your nation. This is your voice. This is State of the Nation. Only on Liberty TV on Facebook, YouTube, and on www.libertytvonline.com. Every month, the last Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. Tune in. The nation is watching.
Watch me. This na quick message on the MPOC sick na salon where they come out from Liberty Online TV. As of today, the case dem na salon just they go up. For make sure so you not get this sick, National Public Health Agency don't say before once we and all thing avoid the push shaken and all and not go near person where get the signs them of MPOX. And say, if you sabi anybody will get eye fever or rash and body, make him rush go na hospital one time. This message come to you from Liberty Online TV.
I think currently I have a thing for Vicky Remo.
Hello viewers, we don't bring different content then to you, and we know the tire for make the content then where you like. And now we dey bring fun and shorts with Adri. This na game show also your favorite celebrity, social media influencers, students, and other people to play game they like, truth and shots, charades, riddles, and other game there where you self go learn from. This content will come to you every Sunday, 9 o'clock na net. Now all the Liberty Online TV social media platforms there.
She chose number one. She's always number one.
Period.
On top.
Period. On top.
Yeah, man.
So not miss out. Join me for laugh with your favorite celebrity and social media influencers there.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to the midweek edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. With a stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will bring this edition of the Breakfast Show come to you this Wednesday morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mabel Kaba, good morning. Today now Wednesday, the 23rd day of July 2025. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, we can look at the educational sector. As we all know, inside 2018, President Bio in flagship program, na being education. Outside this now one of the strategy them where government may want for use for ensure that they achieve goal 4 of the sustainable development goal, where now for human capital development. And inside 2018, we've been seeing the national budget when have been 15% to be they go to education, government be ASAM to 21%. Well, part of the support them will be done they come also from the international community and development partners them now been focused for develop education as salon. Waiting to happen inside the past 7 years of the President Bio administration on education. Now that's what they can't talk about today. As we look at the gains and the challenge them with this program they get.
Well, this and other story them, they na the program for you this Wednesday morning. Plus, yesterday, reports we been go viral na social media. They show say one boat been land na the Hamilton Beach, where this been cause panic among people where they live na this particular area. And yesterday, to see outside the police been pull a press release, try for clarify, say now water be left the boat, but they don't do all the investigation there, and nothing of security concern no they inside this particular boat. Well, we talked to the police this morning, and the head of police media, Inspector of Police Brahma Kamara, say the police they call a press conference today at 2, and after that they go talk to the media. But we they talk to the headman for this particular community, we go tell we exactly what be happen and how this boat be land na the Hamilton. Na the phone now we get the headman where na Mr. BEREWA for tell we exactly what be happen. Good morning, sir, and welcome to the Liberty Breakfast Show.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Yesterday, information we been go viral na the social media and even videos. They show say a particular boat be land na beach one na Hamilton. First confirm if this particular area fall under your supervision.
The Hamilton Beach under my supervision between me and Sussex, the sideway land at the boundary na the land.
Where una be see this particular boat? Firstly, waiting come to mind.
Well, according to yesterday, I be taking medicine while be the purge. So by 8 o'clock by Isawaya, people they begin call me man to Oladoland. But I tell them say me they go do Richard first because me no well. But unfortunately, people they confuse me. How drugs did it, this did it, that did it, ammunition, you know. So that moved me when I take the yellow capsule. I say make I manage, make myself self-reach like the same.
So when you reach there, headman, waiting exactly you see?
Well, I reach here according to the military commander. They do a very good job yesterday because the police officer the number one to let the shots the boat. But the military commander, he said no. He said this kind of crowd was so for make everybody go satisfied. He said make the headman and one U2 man make them go inside, including the CID they were meet there. We come out from Lumley Division. He said make them go shot. From everybody go to free mind. I say, may God bless you. Tell the crowd, say, we need for clap for this particular word where this military man does say. So they say, begin for Duam, and we say, go down the boat. We go down the boat, we shut down the boat all over. All over we shut. We not see no something like drugs or other nothing.
So, Edman, where una go inside the boats? Una be meet people them there? we come with the boats?
Yeah, we meet people there. They will meet 3 Chinese man, them, the engineer, the captain. With one of them, I don't know what's in position inside the boat. With 2 black guy them, we then a soldier them.
Wetin they tell una say na the reason we make them land yonder?
Well, according to they say the engine not for them, and the water be off. They say the engine is hot for them, according to them. But when we go inside the boat, if you were the boat in the land, the boat be the beat. The engine be there on. So I'm surprised why they say hot for them.
Edman, where you say una they conduct this particular search na the boat, una be able for go inside all the components of the boat for see waiting the inside there? Because you just make mention say the people una meet inside the boat, then tell the una say na the engine hot. But you confirm say the engine not hot, the boat be there on way una go inside there.
Exactly. We go right down, shut all cupboard them, we shut even the closer. Anyway, the CID guy be so professional for do that work there, be desperate fast missive. Well, and boss mommy they talk to her, you know, me they listen, I just say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. But they do a very good job yesterday, myself satisfied with her. You understand? The cupboard and the room, we enter under all. But we not see something like no bad thing where I believe say the guy inside with.
You just don't confirm say the people and we wanna meet we come with these boats. Tell una say na the engine and get issues with we make them land yonder, but where you go there, the engine being they on where you and other people go there from the security force. Now, yeah. Una be able for ask them people here outside na the destination.
Well, the people there man or like you know they talk with we safe. They be really anger because of the land, the boats don't land na show. And now they talk to we. The only thing no more, 2, 3 of the soldiers them we deal with them. They be there with 2 be they do with shots. Because men don't know tell we say something don't lost ye, this don't lost ye, that don't lost ye. So they be there with 3. Any side who they enter, they deal with 3. But we never will intervene that way. But that boat, I tell you the fact, Mr. Self not satisfied with that boat. You know somebody will get use. They go keep inside use, you don't know where to keep inside it. You don't know how to keep inside it. You understand, eh? Because the boats we don't land from the time where they call me and the time where I go there, it's by 11 to 12 me reach there. You understand? Because of I know they feel bright. See, sometimes maybe foul go don't play, they don't keep, push out again for keep. But really, we really shot. We really shot. We shot big. But we never able to see something like nothing.
Edman, as you self-confirm say you're not satisfied with the boat, what are your suspicion?
Well, because of not official. But I mean, wait till they call where they observe what commodity. Because not for fishing boats. And they doubt wait till this boat they do now water. You understand? Because we go inside in our water, engine, you understand? The engine parts in. Now the normal we see inside with the closer. But Mr. Self they doubt what till this boat they do now water. So this I mean doubt.
When una they do the search with the security apparatus them, because like we engineer them they display the boats just now, the flag of Sierra Leone today wearing a green, white and blue. This conversation at any point been come up during the search way una they do, because according to you and also the release where the Sierra Leone police don't pull, now foreigners them been there inside these boats. We they see the green, white, and blue flag there. When I been get this conversation as to how Sierra Leone flag they on this boat.
according to the first people that we go the flag no be the saloon flag no be the. Now later when they see security, they put that flag on.
The press release where police pull last night, they say they and the armed forces, the Navy wing, and the Sierra Maritime, they don't conduct thorough search, just like what Yusuf confirm say una don't do, but nothing they not see the winner of police interest. You believe this statement?
Well, myself go to that statement because myself is a part of them.
As it is now, what in the youth and the other people in the community they say about this particular boat, we still there now in our community?
Well, the rumor then at the community and at the labor community say no, certain maybe foul up place, certain we will go, certain maybe they're not doing something. No, all man they talking on. So man they say that particular boat get drugs. You know, still people are not confused. Yes, that boat just cancel nothing on the side like a police interest. But me, Richard, I go inside, better me self-enter. Because Mr. said don't for believe say if it be police and soldier they no more for be go do that Richard say well yesterday chaos will be happy under. But immediately when me self go inside the one come and tell us say no nothing no there I believe say majority satisfied but no look satisfied 100%. You understand what I mean? Because the rumor will not come out the rumor be go very wide say yes. No, something they sound and I talk no more and no one talk. You understand? Something like that one did no more. Because the boat, who said the doubt? What did this boat they do now at all? You see?
That now the question where plenty people they ask because not to trawler, not to fishing.
Exactly.
Not to fishing.
Exactly. People that they call me, hey, my don't better, hey, my don't this so. I say, hey, God. Anyway, now so, I better myself go inside you because myself I for blame the one that self for go shots in a lie that they lie. Man, no lie. Because the boat, you won't surprise what thing they do now at all. And this is now a question. You see?
Una be ever don't get this kind of experience before now? Like boats come,
No.
una don't know side they go, it just come can land to una?
Yes, it can happen first time we did down the beach because me I be stay down the beach where then pamper then smuggle boats with all and the way but not to troller. Maybe they go by banana. So that they get for car with kiosk where they left the security. They tell me they be there 90 to 2,000. Yes, say the security, they say will be there around the man will be there, said man down the beach. The beach I tell the boss here. Yes, for where they left that boat we go. You see, but for say boat can land, they kind way I will get that experience to not get, especially me at the first season I go inside Tola. And that make me know wait till you call because some people they say they get silent at the side them where they keep. You understand? But I not go like this side, they will not shut and they will not see. Some side will free say go open, no will not open there. All the side the way will free say they open, will go and shut. Some they say they under the engine. They don't under at the last floor. One at the last floor now they will go shut yesterday. You see?
All right, many thanks. We talked to we this morning and give updates on waiting they happen now for Seka the boat. We landed yesterday in the Hamilton community. That na Bimba BEREWA in the Edman for the Hamilton community. We be they confirm say yes, this particular boat been land na the Hamilton beach. And then been go inside the boat, search after concern been come from the community people them. But according to the Edman, they not find anything and self the police na a press release so them pull last night. They say they not see anything of security concern inside this particular boat. But you just listen to the Edman we say himself not convinced about this particular boat we land. Well, Liberty TV go continue for follow this story and bring Kanto na the latest we go come out from the police press conference when they then go all today for give more information to the general public. You dey watch the breakfast show. Earlier I tell una say the topic what they can look at today, where they can assess the education policy them from the past APC government we been bring their own policy them and this current government when the SLPP government we then say then they implement the free quality education when a policy for ensure say all pikin go na school and get quality education. From 2018 when they take power to now, 7 years down the line, how this policy don't work, how many pikin don't benefit, and how the education system talek. Now that's what they can assess today as we get representative from both government and also the APC party. But before we come to our studio guest them quickly, let's just take this break.
Hi, I'm Leo. Want to know more about me? Chat with me on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Apple Messages, and Google Business Chat. Search for UBA Chat Banking and always look out for the verified tick.
Una where they watch me, this na quick message on the MPOC na salon where they come out from Liberty Online TV. As of today, the case them na salon just they go up. But make sure so you not get this sick. National Public Health Agency don't say before once we an all time avoid baku shaken and up and not go near person where get the signs them of MPOX. And say, if you sabi anybody will get eye fever or rash and body, make him rush go na hospital one time. This message come to you from Liberty Online TV.
Alright, welcome back. You still watch the breakfast on Liberty Online TV, and like we tell you today, we go for can access the educational sector under the APC and the SLPP. But before we can talk to the studio guests, them let we just quickly take one issue where self gets for do with education as we go na the Lincoln University. Also, we see every year then can hold exhibition. Also, the students then can display things them where they can don't make for themselves and self. Waiting they can don't learn over the past year them. Well, yesterday then we hold this similar exhibition. Also, then go showcase things them where the Lincoln students them may not make. Let we just watch as Al Hassan Koroma Bindede and Nadisi Brinkam.
Every year, where the semester can done, the Lincoln University can hold an end of semester exhibition for students within a different faculty. The theme for this end of semester exhibition now a showcase of practical learning outcome. Where it been the talk, the deputy campus director, Air James, says 70% of students where they graduate from Lincoln University, they get job and self they create business for themselves.
Just a quick one to tell you for the two cohorts of graduates we had, 901 students our first graduation, the second is 655. It will interest you to know that when we graduate, we do what we call TSA studies. And that TSA studies actually tells you how many people get employed before graduation, how many people started their own businesses before graduation. It will interest you to know that 70% of our students either get employed or create their own businesses. So as you progress in your semesters, please have this in mind. We don't train you to be job seekers but what? Job operators. So start now. That is why the Innovation Hub is there. If you have an idea, go to the Innovation Hub. It will be incubated and maybe bring to real life.
As students always can do the end of semester exhibition for showcase to the public waiting they don't learn and the impact with this exhibition don't they create na the university make the head of different faculty them explain.
Of outcome-based learning, where theoretical foundations meet practical applications by pushing the boundaries of storytelling, media production. Our students are equipped to make meaningful contributions in their chosen fields. As educators, our role extends beyond impacting knowledge. We foster creativity, critical thinking, and collaboration. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our students and acknowledge the industry professionals who have supported them on their journey.
For this exhibition, we'll be exhibiting most of the works of our students, ranging from guard house, domestic house in G+1, a design of a gallery, and we started the exhibition of furniture design from last semester, and this semester we incorporated light fixtures.
We talk business and we do business. What we'll be showcasing is just what we designed during the time we were doing our model outlines. Industry partners, you were not here, but what we are designing is what we are displaying today. It's not much about theory, but it is about how students can be able to use their skills gained in the classroom to be able to impact society.
Here we have smart traffic lights. We also have smart dustbin that promotes clean and how tech-driven environment. And also today we'll be also displaying an application based on web app.
During the term where students them been they showcase the work them, then explain what the kind of project them we then do.
It was me and my group members, and we were supposed to make a furniture, a light furniture that was innovative and of quality. So we thought about how, and it was supposed to be in our wellness center. So we thought about how calmness the light would bring and all the innovativeness that this would bring to us. So it has like different levels to it. So it is really catching to the eye. It's aesthetically pleasing.
A guard house for me to my guy. So then this is my own schematics. I went to my university, my lecturer, that day, and I told him I had a Lodo concept for my own guard house. And he was like, you can do better. You can think outside the box. I went home, I sat down, I went to saw some videos, and I came up with this. Basically, in Sierra Leone here, we believe in the traditional way of building. But the architect that I am inspired by, which is Zadi, she believes in something that is extravagant. So then I decided to give my own guardhouse an extravagant design.
Probably I choose Easy Solar for instance because it's a huge impact on the society of itself. Because it shares light on smaller businesses and occasions. So I thought that it would be a good constitution for me to choose Easy Solar and create a brand logo for them. We just don't do logo just like that, just bring in logo, just give it like that. It comes with criteria and guidelines. So we bring in, I create this logo. Each of these logos has a single meaning. The slope is so light. The E is the heart of the Easy Solar and the text.
Head of Faculty of Business Management and Globalization, John Lambert Cisse, end up say, as students them don't display them work them, then able to the public for give feedback for know outside the student they need for improve and self Adam will able benefit from the work them where they don't showcase. For Liberty Online TV, Al Hassan Kuma the report.
All right, we dey continue with the breakfast show, and now they can studio as we get with two studio guests them this morning. We can assess the education policy them of both the APC government, it told them within a power, and now the Salon People's Party SLPP within governance. We all know inside 2018 we then come, then talk about the free quality education for improve education at the country and for enhance the way how people go to school for get quality education. And among the free quality education, they also introduce the school feeding program. And during the APC regime, then we get a policy we say they want for clean the educational system by way how them they remove teacher they would then be called ghost teacher them by then on of the late MINKAILU when be one of the longest serving education minister them under the Kouma-led administration. Today they ask the question among the two governments them would a union education policy work best for the benefit of the country. We get Mike BEREWA, we are the Director of Communication at the Office of the President at State House. As we all know, the free quality education are an initiative of His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Madabio. So Mike there, so they represent the President as the Communication Director. Good morning, Mike, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Liberty TV. Good morning, Mabel. Good morning, Khadija. Good morning, my friend and brother. How are you, sir?
All right, so get MINKAILU Payamba Koma, where in the Strategic Communications Unit for the All People's Congress APC Party. Instead, they are with we this morning for can talk about their own education policy, them how we been work, and waiting at the tangible evidence the way they left as legacy for sure say them policy them be work. Good morning, MINKAILU.
Good morning, Khadija. Good morning, Liberty TV. Good morning, Mike. Delighted to be here.
All right, so we go start with you, MINKAILU. Let you set the pace because now none of the immediate past government and una been bring una education policy them just like way I don't tell the public. One of the most famous one, na during una regime, una say una want for clean the system, una want for pull ghost teachers them. Firstly, before we talk about the policy, how una left the education sector where the SLPP government inherit?
You know, I go time chronologically. Maybe I'll begin as to how we inherit the system. When we became in 2007, we meet the education sector completely deplorable. Now then, but things that be happen at the education sector will make most people not being to get the opportunity for access education across the country. And so we review waiting go wrong. We notice a budgetary allocation to education na be abysmal 3%, 3.7% to be, right. We begin for increase and step by step. We'll say go say you want for promote education, where at least now the backbone of any country, where you educate your people you actually they bring development and you go achieve a lot of things. We say this law increase up. This allocation to education is too small. So by the time we left, we take them from 3.7% to 15% by 2017. That now one of the things that first we will do as a government. That now for tell you say we now a welfare government. We believe say where you promote the people, where you get sorry out for them, and make sure say you take some of the burden from Combrade, you shift down to government, then and then you don't help the people and you don't help the country. So that is one of the things that first will do as a government. When we do that day 9, we say, well, the next thing we'll do for ensure say we make education accessible to every community, every side. Now we introduce the school feeding program. Because Boku Pikin and they will not be going to school because they lack lunch. Then parents they're not able to afford for give them lunch. Although most people they're not the rural area, then schools they're not the far and waka then the waka. But we then go to school and they in an empty stomach for the rest of the day. I mean, they're not the concentrate for land book. So we introduce that day. We've been there before, we'll bring and come back. And we'll make sure say Boku communities then get access to that day, especially the private communities. We achieved that day, I mean, it was laudable. We make you get institutions that we decide for support Sierra Leone education sector. Aside that, we also do a lot of things that the SLPP meet the education sector very great. The allocation will increase, like I say, from 3 to 15%. Where you mathematically inclined, you will not see that in a 400% increment. Where we do now the education sector financially, we take deliberate steps then for ensure say we bring institutions then. Now when I just don't display video where students and they graduate from a creative university, technology university, then they be in public-private partnership building concrete. When we young government bring that day, because we believe say we not for just believe in traditional education, we for also ensure say we diversify, create an institution where people then go, then commodity ready-made for the market. They don't need government for employ them because government alone cannot employ everybody. We also secure funding for the university in the Diamond Reed district of Konon from ECOWAS. We are CSLPP the last time we then can then begin the vuvuzela that day without making reference to the APC. So now we secure funding for that day. We do that day as government and SLPP can inherit that day. We need to know that day. Now I cannot talk about the Anes by Kroma University. You get the Unimark, even though not a private institution, but our government create the enabling environment for let them thrive. All of that now make sure say student and trade where we been the grow up, then born you raise you now the East, Kenema. You get the burden for the Canfra Bay College or IPAM when I free to no more than day. And so it been difficult. The roads then be deplorable. You they left Kenema at 6 o'clock, they reach 7 o'clock in the evening. I mean, they far from people, so they go through a lot of constraints. Now you get institutions then at the doorstep of the people. Now APC, now I said that from the not to SLPP do that day. We restore the dignity of the oldest university in Sierra Leone, Frabe College, Usaimigo, we then established in 1827. You find out, say, Frabe College, Sierra Leone, generally, there's this culture of maintenance where we actually lack. The structures that normally become dilapidated. We get a house for guests that we can guest researcher there or lecturer there. All that the grass be don't they grow around their side and day. The hostels then be in deplorable conditions. So go from big college. This was during the time of the SLPP. What ourselves not be the run at the hostels them. Where we come, we say innovating, and as Koma saying at Frabe College go. The Minister of Education, Dr. MINKAILU of blessed memory, now they go. So then say, let's extend the campus. Before we left, we make sure we increase a lot of classrooms there. In fact, we rehabilitate the entire Frabe College. Add part the classroom there. Don't make an ultra-modern, hostels or university for less students there benefit from. We also take deliberate steps for address the challenges that we get for do with quality education. I see this government here say they introduce the free quality education. We go come to that later. But we begin. We make sure say, we expand the school system in the country. Most communities that we not been get school, we can go schools and they. We also ensure say we give opportunity to students there. For law we pay for the subsidized fees. Then tell the OVD college will not be they pay more than 1,000 leons or 1 million. During the first half of the APC, I'll be still the university. This was a period where we colleagues then at the sciences, female students and engineering, biological sciences, geology, and not been the pay fees at all during APC time. We make education free for university, female students in the sciences. They're not been the pay fees. This government is not able to do that. What do we also do then 10 and day? We give scholarship to Boku people there. In fact, we be then at the honor school, automatically we will not Boku be scholarship. And the one that self will not be get opportunity for get scholarship now 700,000 every day pay, which is now 700 leons. We do all that they do. We want to make education accessible to the one that self will not get money. We do that. We strengthen the school inspection system. Now, waiting the happen where you go now, most rural areas them. You did notice say because of the school inspectors, they know they go there. Some people and they not even care about the school there. We see one way JJ Vangal na Kenema. Now one of the free quality education, people the way they monitor. You go now one school. That school where we go, nobody not be there at the classrooms there. You say we ask where the picking and they say they all don't go join Bondo. You understand? But government, they take money for them schools and they give subsidies to some of them schools and they, especially we come on at the stronghold na the east. So now government money, they waste all and they will need for taken into serious account. Under Dr. Ernest Baikroma, we also secure funding of $17.9 billion for education. That money they now use for do boku things there. And in fact, we don't report, then give back that money there. The European Union give back money where SLPP now can inherit. Now they then get the basis for them free quality education where they employ themselves in.
You don't set the pace, explain waiting the APC government be inherit in terms of the education sector na Salon, and also you don't make attempts for explain to the viewers them some of the things them way the Kuroma-led administration then been do under the educational sector. But by popular opinion, then they under the late MINKAILU bar and regime under the educational sector, plenty people been believe say the government been waste a lot of time under that issue where MINKAILU, the late MINKAILU bar been focused on when I've been fighting ghost teachers for clean the payroll system. For the APC, was that a good decision at that time? All the time we've been spent for do that?
Yes, that'd be a very good decision. In fact, what used to obtain ghost teacher, and you also get double employees. So Monday, in them day na school, if they receive salary, they work in one ministry, department or agency, they receive salary. All that day na be a burden on the consolidated revenue fund. So okay, I'll say no, this not supposed for the happen. What used to obtain equally, they not been the paid teachers then, now their account. The schools then they pay bulk sum to the school administration, their account. Then now they call teachers and put money in an envelope, then go sign voucher, then take them money, then they. Now then tell you how we get pay masters then. where they put boku money in Ghana must go begin to travel at the provinces for go and pay. All that have been corruption. So I'll say, no, this not supposed to be. We get a bloated wage bill, and we notice say some people and then they receive salary two side. So now we audit the system, we conduct studies. And at the end of the day, we don't do this, we don't do the verification properly. We'll make sure say now we get biometric system, we capture teachers them. We also make sure say every teacher get bank account. So then they pay you directly to a bank account. The money they go to the principal again. So what happen? We ensure say we save money when have been 432 million loans. Where government be done they waste for the past 10 years before APC they can. Now this money are Dr. MINKAILU been saved. So the one that will be they go and say now waste of time, it they be ghost teachers. The man of blessed memory, incessant have been teacher. A lecturer from Abbey College for more than a decade before he become Minister of Education. We mean say understand the leakages at the system. So what we've been doing now for block the leakages there. Although SLPP can they say then they block leakages, in fact, when they can they open pit holes all over the place, people that embezzle money. So it was not a mistake to embark, for ensure say we clean the system and save boku money when I be 432 billion we save for government. We need to know that clearly.
In Mike.
There are many other things that APC do.
To you, MINKAILU.
This now just a tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, you get so much time for explaining what you wanna do. But let's come to Mike. MINKAILU don't give we detailed explanation of who side and meet the education system since 2007, where una government been just come out, on to who side and left from 2018. I go ask the same question. Usai una administration meet the education of Sierra Leone?
Thank you very much, Khadija. I would like to start from what Mabel mentioned. That was very, very, very important. I think I make mention about popular opinion. We governments are governments where, between me and you, everybody know for education. That's not even something to argue. Granny self within our village, come on Sierra Leone and self we're not able to read and write. And know what in SLPP stand for when it comes to education. But let me just piggyback from it mentioned, say, who side and take education, then who side and left farm, then I start from the known to the unknown. Yeah? We all know, say, there was 11 years of civil war in this country. After that 11 years of civil war, there was a lot of destruction will take place. A lot of destruction. A war when an APC responsible for work, and because of the mismanagement, because of the bad rule, because of the one-party system, because of the corruption, the nepotism, I make work in this country. But I don't want to get into that. We're focusing on education here. So after what the war done, President Kaba came. By then, President Kaba's focus was not education, to be very sincere, right? By then, the buildings have collapsed, infrastructures then they down, classrooms have been burnt down. The first thing President Kaba wanted for do now with him family reunification and reintegration. How for done the war, peace, how for bring families back, how them forget unite, how for build a social infrastructure and structures them way they don't collapse, how for build back the police, how for begin make banks then begin work, hospitals then begin work. So by then as a government, education was not really a prime thing all they focus on, even though it was all part of the social systems. That's why you find out, say, what happened, we build the NACIT, we build NRA, we build institutions them way go get back the country from moving forward. Yeah? So when my brother they said then take them in a very poor state, I want to get the background, say, by then it was not really education. But when then take them, the question here is, what do you do? What did you do with it? Right? That's what the question should be here. I want my brother understand one thing, say, one of the things that we make them vote APC out now because of the poor way they handle education in this country. We campaigned on that. When we came, before the right to manifesto, we looked at Sierra Leone as a whole, right? We put Sierra Leone in a pot. And President Bio look at him and say, for let a country move forward, for let a country go before, the first thing where you get for do, now for make sure, say, the citizens of that country, they are educated, right? Because with education, you able to make informed decision. With education, now they make economies thrive. With education, the citizens are educated and they able to create their own job for themselves. They're not they rely on government. So that was why our flagship program, President Beyond flagship program, was education. It was not just something he sat, we just sit down and just decide more. We did a survey, we did an analysis. We say, now education in our flagship program. And when we took education as flagship program, we take a look at statistics. We look at them in this country, say, this country was a country where out of 10 people, only 3 out of 15 years could read and write. The illiteracy level rate was so abysmal in this country. A lot of people not be to go to school because then the world not just done. Problems with the APC 11 years and not do much. When we take the free quality education, what did we do with it? We constructed over 1,000 new classrooms across this country during the BU regime. We increased teacher salaries by 45 to 55% across this country with a new collective bargaining agreement. And what MINKAILU also knows, we've trained teachers, over 22,000 teachers in the first 5 years across this country on best practices. Why make we did that? Because during the APC term, when they talk about ghost teachers, MINKAILU took 11 years in governance, fighting ghost teachers. Now, during APC term, me and you, during the internet, sometimes probably either would just the university or would not people that would go to school. Now, during the internet, they go slow. Teachers are not getting salaries on time. Teachers are not paid well. Teachers are disgruntled. You get teachers that where they go to schools where they are not trained, they are not qualified. Who come would decide, say, before you bring quality education, the people them where they teach the people them need for be trained also will notice it. After that, what we do, we recruit over 12,000 teachers in this country. First 5 with 300 education monitors across this country. We introduced the student loan scheme for less privileged Sierra Leonean students and in tertiary institution. We first initiated the Presidential National Best Teachers Award. We still go on, right? We created, welcome to supply of books, where free quality education come. In fact, when we talked about free quality education, these are the same APC guys who are saying, it's not possible. Where are we going to get the money from? Right? And that's the campaign. Saying, I lie with a lie. But today, as I sit, when I believe, say, maybe in Peking, or in Fambu Peking, or in Brother Peking, in Paddy Peking, and know somebody who don't benefit from President Bio in free quality education. What can we supply over 10 million books them, teaching learning materials them, across this country. Over 80% of the schools are supported by government subsidies across this country. 22% of the national budget now allocated to education. What can we meet at 15? 22. That is a huge sum if you say they quantify them. After that, what happened? We expand so the school feeding program where they talk about, we expanded from 200,000 to over 700,000 within 15 districts across this country. This is something that's a factor people they know. After that, 2 million use of digital results checker. We established DSTI, established that time the chief minister was the minister of what? Education. We take that money, we put on our parents' and pocket back because first they would parents and we picking and seats. Now during the APC 10, the results don't even come. When you check, they know who for get results. Then they pay for letting check their own results. When we came, what we did, we established a result checker. We distribute over 50 brand new school buses for transport picking them across this country. Yeah, not only Freetown, because President Bio believes Freetown is not Sierra Leone, right? All over you're gonna upline the councils, then they handle them. In fact, Khadija and Mabel, then one of the projects, whatever model will then be used for letting school buses then work. I believe, say me and you still see some of them school bus system. It don't take about 6 years. They are still running, right? What we do again? When you look at the UNESCO report, and Khadija, look, then thing they are what they talk. Now also to look at international records. Let me and this woman know they come sit down. When I go the fact check we, Lord know they come sit down. APC, SLPP, Sierra Leoneans are tired of this. They are tired of waiting this man do, waiting this we do as a government. The reason why make a lot of Sierra Leoneans are misinformed in this country is because people are lazy to check information. Look at the UNESCO report on girl child education. That man had them fell and promote and deny power. The MCC, go there and look at the indicators. One who come, we don't pass them. Recently, we pass them by 94%. How they invest in girl child education. See, the way they talk about education in this country, first time you see picking them where you go Kisi Road, where you go Mabila, where you go Kruto Road, you see picking them. Them money now, then get cold water, then get market to them, put in a head and sell. But Khadija, as I tell you, go down the streets now, most kids now, you see them with backpacks going to school, right? That myth, that awareness we don't create them. Yeah. So if me say at the Sidon Naya, I talk about what thing we don't do for education in this country, me and nobody when I APC go sit down a panel for talk about. Education is one of our strengths. Everybody know that. They say we don't talk about education at SLPP. Even look at the appointments them all they make. Look at we presidents them where the president them where APC be done they don't they lead APC. Look at the level of education. In fact, let me come. Maybe where APC one for begin. I know one for Sidom. We begin talk about APC versus SLPP. I can like when we sit here, let's discuss about the problems of this country. But when my brother already they talk about APC versus, I mean, if you say they explain what's in them do, how they left out. Now that let me sit down here for can explain how about everything we talk this government with this camp. We are not in campaign mode. What thing I want to let people understand here is the way education be day today, what also it day now. We've made substantial gains. Even the awareness, even examination centers them. First time picking and they come on villages for cancer exam, then they work up. Now that not they happen. You know they work at 5 miles radius, you know we get an examination center. So I don't even know what my brother is saying. I don't know which planet they're in this world. Sometimes when they come on these forums, they come on this platform, let them be just to the people of this country. Because see, I don't understand get awareness now.
Mike, you don't give statistics of how successful on our education policy and programs they want to roll out they work. But just as the APC tell we popular opinion out there now that the then Minister of Blessed Memory spend most of his time they run after ghost teacher them. Now the same popular opinion they out there for on a flagship program, the free quality education, that there is free, but there is no quality, especially where it come in terms of performance and access. Year in, year out, we don't hear about thousands of picking them. We're not able to take the WASC exam. Where public exam results come on, you find out say picking them from the private schools, they do very well. Or they hear teacher and they cry for timely subsidies. Year in, year out, teacher and they say the subsidies, they know they reach them. So with all of these allegations, challenges surrounding the free quality education, how you go present as in a successful program?
For every program, there will be challenges. Let me establish this. Yeah, we are not where we want to be. I know it comes in on that you say the education system is a glory, right? It's a golden platter. I schooled in Ghana, I schooled in the US. The US gets, with all them education gains and what they not make, then get tremendous challenges within the US education system. If I say as you don't know how they talk about that, then get learning gaps then get inadequate lecturers and teachers then. So as every country gets in your geo-specific challenges, you get what I mean? What thing I want to let you understand, yes. In fact, what it make you feel say a lot of when say a lot of picking and all they get then result then go result thing. Now because Boku they take exam now. Boku, you dey find out say Boku all man now wants for quality. Let me tell you, my sister, quality is a progress. Quality you build on it every day. It just time like when you come now, somebody go come now and say, I'm Liberty TV, they don't try you. Other person will come and say, the time will be candy at the same thing I left it. So quality, we keep building on it. You're not going to tell me, say, every year we're building on it. Every year we're training teachers. Every year we're adding on employing teachers. Every year with the how you call them, with the increase teachers and salaries. Every year with the give bonuses, right? So you also have to look at the gains they make. If you talk about quality, quality can be measured. I go tell you, say the quality from 2018, 19, 20, 22 has been progressive. Yeah? So what's in our law we understand is, let's look at the results. Let's look at enrollments. Let's look at how many people they access university. Let's look at how many people where don't access university, where don't done, where they work, where they go into the workforce. This is how we measure the quality of education and the impact. Me and you know this don't and even argue say the free quality education who His Excellency President Bill bring come and not don't create impacts at this country. Right? It don't create impact at every levels. Yes.
Like measuring the qualities, there are factors where you get to consider for like able for the threshold of any quality, depending on the perspective of what you call quality.
Right.
In this case, latest report where Statistics Sierra Leone poll in September 2024, when they do a holistic survey on look at the whole free quality education, the report where they poll clearly they show see the free quality education, the issue we get for do with subsidies, for example, when are one of the factors and where you go consider say if you want for achieve quality, the schools and need for get waiting they capacitate them for support let the picking able to get this quality. This has been a challenge since the inception of the free quality education 2018 to now. Waiting at the problem with these school subsidies when are in the schools and rely on for drive on for get this free quality education. We make up to now where we talk, we can go into another academic year. But the past academic year, subsidies and the way government's not able yet for pay.
Well, these are administrative issues. We not go done in every situation. But you know, we cannot school not go tell me say, it don't day for from what kind of power. It don't take 1 year or 2 years or 2 past academic year. That school I go like for no I can escalate that to the authorities. Say not getting subsidies. The delays will be there. Yeah, because of administrative issues. You also get to understand say, with all free quality education, a lot of schools then they come into the pool. Mabel, a lot are coming into the pool. Every communities now, every catchment populations now, everybody wants school, they want a government support them. Yes, these are our challenges. We know they tell you now, I say, Mabel, I know they come sit down and tell you, say, it's all glory. I know they tell you. I know they tell you, say, we've arrived. I know they tell you, say, we've done what we're supposed to do. We're still doing. These are the challenges. Mabel, when we came to power, let me just highlight something for you to understand. The challenges in our education system, learning crisis was a challenge. Lack of foundational literacy was a challenge. Yeah? Inadequate funding. If you understand, our government, they fund this. Now government, our money. We're not going to just focus on education. We left healthcare. We left for
been specific flagship program 2018 to 2023. A lot of development partners and said been pour money into this same free quality education where we talk. But apart from the fact, say the government's been add from 15% to 21% of the budget. Right. Money then they were coming for this same program.
Yeah, you have to also understand. See, there have been funding droughts now in the world. Maybe you know that better than me because you're a journalist. You already know with Ebola came, everybody focused their attention to Ebola. After that, COVID came, now the world will crash. Production, it crash funding. So the way partners then be the fund, they're not the fund that again. So all the burden falls back to government. And this I want to let you understand. It falls down to government. So that is huge challenge. Let me just come say. Then one thing I mentioned and say funding, that challenge. Teacher quality was a challenge. What? Limited access to geo barriers. Restrict access to and systemic issues, them like what you mentioned. So this is a challenge. What we don't do? We don't establish a national curriculum framework. We establish in 2020 for improved learning outcomes. The radical inclusion policy, I can talk about that. Where come during APC time. Let me then. By the way, too, during APC time, what happened? Bella woman don't be to go school. Right? Marginalized societies and nobody get access to education. With the radical inclusion policy will come, we pull all that. Mabel, Sierra Leone education model. Me and this man for this, don't they talk about that. Now, a model where they use in Africa right now, Boko countries them, where the economy is big pass we, then they ask how they do them. Me and you are the CEO president, they go in UNESCO panels and where they sit them on foundational learning, on girl child education. The policies them all they bring na salon and they listen to. So me and no APC man no they sit on a panel talk about education.
If not for sit down talk na panel with APC, governments trust say and believe say the education at Salondo improve from 2018 to 2023.
The indicators are showing. Not to me for talking. Go look at the authoritative sources. Look at UNESCO reports. Look at World Bank reports. Look at Plan International reports. Look at USAID reports. Not to me, the country. These are authoritative references.
The reason why they ask, because so many times we get conversation, we get for do with the educational sector. People always a question say, if government believes say the free quality education is working and they are investing in the free quality education, some of una way they work at the government, for be bright example, bring in una young picking them and put them at the system. Let them go through.
I don't like that. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that.
For example,
we have government officials when them picking and go, government schools. That is totally a prerogative on you how you able afford them. You don't get to tell me that. You don't able to determine that and measure that.
Affordability for not be an issue, because if it has a quality,
it has to be.
You can't say
in
you left that quality that you want to look for something else.
It has to
elsewhere.
be. It has to be.
Because the private schools, people believe saying that they get the quality when they look for.
It has to
Maybe
be.
then they put them picking in there.
Miss Mabel, it has to be. With all due respect, even people them way they now with all the education system, people they overseas, them picking and go Ivy League schools. Yeah, that's I know a lot of major education say because Obama and Pekin ever go government school.
Obama
listen,
case.
Even if you take the president of Ghana and Pekin, we therefore do comparatives. So long not look at the Sierra Leone case is unique. I will tell you, say Francis Benkelfala and Pekin and where should they go? We get government officials and when them Pekin and they go. So it's a prerogative, right? Because then decisions and they not so you want to take a Mabel. Maybe if na me and you married as you me a government official, who born picking. At the end of the day, the decision for who's me picking to go school, it's not because of a political agenda. Not to me one get to decide and me and you get for decide them. And depends on how I able afford them, right? So let's not use that for measure national gains on how we see. My point here is very clear. My point here is let's look at the indicators. Let's look at the metrics, right? The people of Sierra Leone needs to get the facts. If anybody that talk about SLPP with anything where you want for criticize this party on, you not go criticize this party on education.
All right.
That is our value.
Would they come back to you?
Because
Mike?
we believe, say, 90 drive economies, 90 shape a country. So me and me brother not for the Sudan I talk. I believe say even way be the kind of be the panic. Because you know say they don't get much on education. They don't get nothing for talk about education.
Let me listen to MINKAILU. We don't listen to Mike. He don't give you statistics. Usai then take the education sector for Mona. Usai then they now. For I believe say Salon education sector na a bright example. Even countries them na the international stage, they use Sierra Leone model as a case study for success.
Thank you very much. One thing I go begin for establishing that. If I not allocate to me the appropriate time, I not go can at this studio again. That is too clear. If I want talk, now I'm talking. I did not interject you. Allow me to make my point. I'm not here to joke. If I want for talk to government officials, when I interview them, let them give a message. When I just call one part, you can't sit down and interview them. But when you call the opposition, when I get for allocate equal time to me, no, I get for state this clearly. Lord know that I have not even established 1/4 of what I can for can discuss. Now, no, that is not your business. You are not moderating the program. So allow the moderators to talk. Now, first of all, he say 11 years of war, now APC bring the war. I think say me board and I am a novice when it comes to politics and governance. The one that will bring the war very clear. Even when there be the transition from military for civilian and to politics and talker. Then talker, no, I am responding to some of the baseless allegations you made.
Go to the point. Let's talk about education.
Say, now let me talk. I did not interject you. You just listen and learn. As far as I concern, your argument is an academic dwarf. Let me state it clearly. Now, whether they bring the war, the one that will actually bring the war, they clearly overthrew the APC. They not bring the war because of human rights violations, corruption, or economic problems. They bring the war because of politics. Udana Madabio, Udana Sasandi, Udana SAJ Musa. Strasser was just used as a smoke screen. At the end of the day, then come because they want to take power. They say will be well green for take power and usher the SLPP in a government. You started it. So allow me to make my point. You are not moderating this program. So the one that will bring the war, then come join the military for bring down war and overthrow APC and put SLPP and later come back and take power. So we need to know that they clearly, not to APC bring down war. Now SLPP bring down war in this country. Strasser then just use as a smoke screen. Education was not a priority. That tells you did not even understand the dynamics. Under SLPP, you get the Sababu education. Sababu education, the money they put here are not small at all. International partners, the country, under Alpha Tijanwuri. Alpha Tijanuri be they go school to school. When me be in the case school, SSS1, Alpha Tijanuri go na me class. Them they supply with books then. So Tijan Kaba made education a priority. So if he talks education not a priority under SLPP, it means you don't even understand the governance system of the country. You say not to be priority. No, listen, let me talk. Prime. I should have interjected you. Let me talk.
But not lie.
Listen, take note and respond later. This is my time. Allow me to make use of it. Again, the things I always talk about, not to even government be the put money for post-war reconstruction or peace building. Reintegration of ex-combatants. Now donor partners the money then dandy for reintegrate them back to society, rehabilitation of boku institutions then. Now donor partners then. This is why we have the poverty reduction strategy paper 1 and 2, where Tijan Kaba roll out. Where an Eskroma come, he also take and he continue. He bring out the agenda for change. When at the PRSP3, he do agenda for prosperity. Now the PRSP4. So we've been getting national agenda where Tijan Kaba laid the basis and Eskroma, he can thrive on her. So we need for understanding it clearly. That would mislead the public. We also need for international benchmarks. Some of them are fixed. We then at this country, they count to the challenges of the free quality education. Not to the report where they go and reference. Some of those international benchmarks are fixed. And huge money is being paid. SLPP versus APC, not to therefore, we need for talking about policies. I'm not talking about SLPP APC. I started by saying we meet education 3%, allocation budget, you take out to 15%, and still the thing the way APC do. We need for know that clearly. Partners are not funding again. They say we lack funding right now. They're not going to fund because everything they happen a facade. Now the education system right now as we speak. So a lot of things and they will go just not respond to. Then I respond to them because they're important. Like come back to my point. I am not going to be distracted. We also need for no say even with Ebola been there in this country under APC, teachers and not be the teach them, then I also be the pay them. We need for no dandy. Now only APC government do dandy because we pride ourselves in education and quality education for that matter. So APC do a lot when it comes to education. For over 10 years, we also regularly pay school examinations. Public examination, NPSC, BEREWA, and WAS. For 10 years, we be the pay fees for dandy. If the APC not be value education, we go do dandy. APC do all dandy.
Now, MINKAILU, under the free quality education.
At the count of the challenges there. Even with schools and the way they don't approve, whether they send candidates there. You get schools there about 700 and they name the schools them. I have conducted the research on that. When they not even take the examination, I'm coming to assessing the free quality education. What are they doing now for explain what we do as a government? APC under MYK, we also been the even support international students there. You been got medical students the way they graduate from College of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences. They apply to the Ministry of Education under Dr. Ba for go do studies overseas. Now we been the pay for them for let them go do postgraduate studies. Let them just can't support the health sector in this country. Now APC be the one. Let SLPP tell you how many then they pay for. We effort he also increase enrollment in schools because we call the school feeding, establish more institutions, increase the classrooms there. We make sure we bring Boku Piki in our school. We do that. Now, most of what in the APC do now, the SLPP can copy. We also increase candidates then will be they take the NPSC examination as well as BEREWA and WAS. We ensure annually we increase the number of approved schools. Now, the number of schools that will increase is about 400 who approved during Dr. Ba in term. And government be the give our all subvention. We take deliberate action for address, this overcrowding and build more classrooms where they're not able to do. And we'll be even introduce the water and sanitation facilities in our school. We introduce the school feeding program and a lot more we do. Now, let's assess the free quality education where the SLPP so much pride themselves into. And the number of lives that we don't lie for people in this country, not small. First of all, we need for when they introduce the free quality education, they're not being get policy. How you go can't say you want to roll out a program, you not get policy, prior introduction. Then count no more haphazardly and begin to do like say na court here, put here. They're not being get policy. Let SLPP show me the policy we introduce the free quality education. When they launch an Amiata conference hall, there was no policy for that. We need for know that now where SLPP can they say the 2 shifts, the overcrowding, all them go address, but 30 they will get schools there. We still get 2 shifts. We still get overcrowding. An example, you get the convent school now, FSSG now, they all 30 days 2 shifts then they do. where they even get land for construct more classrooms and make them get one shift. They say them put on the manifesto. Take today na 2 shift then get. Now, late disbursements of funds where they affect the smooth operation of schools. I go tell you, say some schools there from 2003 where they receive subsidies. 2003, 2 years later, some of them they only receive subsidy, law say for 1 quarter, then the 2 quarters or 3 quarters, and they receive no subsidies. Boku schools and then at this country. Now then canteen and they will go say now that model they other people in the use. It's a facade, now pretense. So we need for know that clearly. We also need for know say many teachers they lack adequate training and they're not qualified. Now most rural areas where you conduct a study, you see say many teachers now the one they will go just don't see to us. They're not going to work for do, then take them at their schools and most of them demotivated. They not get pin code, they not they receive salary. So then can just go there no more for help. Now then communities and they then boku na the country, not small. We need for know that the lack of supervision, nobody know the supervise. Most schools the non-supply of school learning materials. Ask schools at this country when last they receive school learning materials like chalk, like books then for picking them basic things that they say that they give picking. So if you know they give all land, waiting at the free quality education. If you ask yourself the question, waiting at the free quality education, I'm not going to talk about subsidies, because Boko schools they know they receive subsidies. The receipt examination. How you go say you pride yourself in education, you want for educate the people there. They say anybody fail, they pay for again for make a seat. Not so everybody go pass. Now I make my examination. But during your own term, even if a person fail, will they give you a second chance for make you sit again? Then they do that. The way you fail one term, you don't done. You know they sit again.
As you assess the free quality education now, let we look at access. We don't there is so many concern from the school picking them, the parents them, especially when you come for take national exam like the WASC. A lot of picking them, they drop out, thousands of them, because of the new systems where then they introduce year in, year out on how to do the registration for the WASC. Even this NPSC results will just come out. Don't they concern from the parents them say they're not able to access their beginning results them. In terms of accessibility to this free quality education program rolled out by the SLPP administration, how you can assess that?
The accessibility very limited. Now we get private schools them, yeah. What you stop to even private schools there, we not to government they pay for themselves. We not to government they pay for them, but then get them candidates there within the feeling. We get boku private schools there where they don't turn down. First of all, then they say, Lord, do back a check. Before you see to us, if you pass back first. If you not pass back, you don't go see to us. Then you don't do the back a check. They don't do all the requirements the way the ministry puts say for do, and they deprive them. One of such school now, the Morana school within Awatalo, about 700 candidates not take the exams last year. Now government can say, well, then go take a parliament, government big say, well, then go pay for the picket and let them take private to us. How many they end up for pay for now? 15. Per them 15 and the head teacher just vexed, he left everything. Some schools that we get 100 now, 2 them pay for. At the end of the day, a bulk number of thousands of picket and not sit their WASC exam. That is bad. There are other schools like Guadalupe and Alosak. Guadalupe and Moraldo are the 2 popular schools in Alosak. For more they come up. They were deprived from taking the examinations. We get other schools that we also face them challenges and they. So if you say free quality education, you they deprived a huge number of beginners for take the exam. What is the free and what is the quality in all of it? It is abysmal to say the least. But Boku things and therefore also talk on regarding this.
Back to the policies and initiatives that we explain under the APC. You make mention of, for example, wash facilities where it's going to be introduced. Now schools them how sustainable them particular initiative then they been there. We make if you go now na schools them they meet wash facilities for example. How sustainable we are they?
During your own time they were very sustainable. Then come they not get what you call the culture of maintenance because we na facade they pretend and then they write fictitious reports send to international institutions for let them publish. But me and you today na Sierra Leone we know what you obtain on the ground. Nobody no need for can't tell me. I did not school in Ghana or in the United States. I schooled in Sierra Leone. I attend government secondary school. I attend government secondary school Kenema. I go for a big college. Naya na Sierra Leone. I go IPAM. Naya. I go Kofiana na Ghana as a postgraduate. Redo the University of London. But my background on education na Sierra Leone. We actually meet and know all the challenges there. So watch facilities, water and sanitation be done at their schools and they do your own thing. Or get inspectorate of schools departments, maybe they monitor than they go around for ensure it's efficient. After we promote now, SLPP come, they're not able to maintain it. So it is not the problem of the APC. I agree, say government and continuity. But where we been there, we make sure so we monitor. Why make Dr. Ba we maintain as Minister of Education for 10 years? Now because he be the deliver. Otherwise, President Kromano for maintain as minister for 10 years. So all of them things they would want. What the SLPP do back? Look out to the manifesto. SLPP now then get the bold mind and say, any teacher, we don't teach for a period of 10 years. You get 3 beginning. Where then the G university education, when a government they pay for. Ask how many teachers don't get that opportunity. Now, what did they do? Then they say, well, when I go count DNA reports, also they go pull the money for go do DNA for them picking and day. Now, Shinka and they, now the highest form of Shinka, say when I go count DNA report. Now we get teachers and principals that we don't language for 20 or 30 years. They not even get money for pay university fees. So they will be they give subsidies. Who say if you pay 7 million, 10 million, 12, you be they pay 2 million, 2.5, the highest not 3 million. You be they pay for fees. All of them, the SLPP come back, they say, you know what, they can create school now, every administrative chiefdom, one school. How many administrative chiefdoms they will get now? Yeah, we'll get 190. It was 145, but after the de-amalgamation, 190. So they not build their schools and they say they build schools now, each ward. How many wards we get? 446 wards. They not build their school than they say they build hostels for students in every district headquarter. They not build. They say they build teachers training college for all the districts in this country. They not build. So how now then they rate themselves as say then they use a model where other countries and they can't copy from. If not a fictitious report, then they fill into the international benchmark they are. So all of them things and they we need for know and clearly. We get schools there like Sylvanos, Namakeni, where they also deprived last year and they not take the public examinations. All of them things and they will need for know. So you cannot come here.
Say these are some of the challenges where the
Not to some of the challenges.
program they face.
Not to when you say some of the challenges, now where you don't get at least a pass mark, then you get few challenges. No system, no day, we not get challenges. But when you don't fail abysmally, 95% failure. You can't see, they pride yourself in free quality education. How APC not for the argue with yourself. Where we in this country today, we they conduct to studies there. We they traverse the country. We know the deplorable nature of the education at this country. You can't tell us, get the, required competence for even sit down with you and discuss. It is a shame to say the least.
If the things that we say about the free quality education are things where people forgo by based on the studies that we say when I don't conduct. Because after where the BO-led administration be introduced the free quality education as an initiative, then be later get the policy as 10 be the go. From the APC, outside the SLPP miss education business will make you say then fail pan the free quality education over 90% failure from your perspective. Outside they miss some.
Now, where we be the left, where we read the handing over note of Ernest by Koroma, he states all what he don't do now the education sector and guide the presidency, even the school feeding program, the expansion of classrooms. He say all of these can help you by free quality education agenda when a flagship program we will roll out. But when the SLPP came, then decide for put politics into this. The politics so then put they say we want for law we get funding. It reach a period now where the international partners they know they even give the funding where they expect they forgive because they politicize them. And they want to use again for campaigns, say we don't introduce free education, where the free education actually not free. This type of situation, you say free education, where for gain admission, where you pick it, like when we pick it does it NPS so now. For transition and now any government school, yeah, where you go for good admission and from one, you spend more than 5 million for let them take a force.
NPSC.
Yes.
So now government pay for each.
Now me pay for me picking take rich. Now private school me picking attend. Yes. Okay. Not to government pay for.
Okay, but what about the examination? What about the examination fee?
No. Now me pay for a private
even
school.
The examination fee.
Now listen. Government they pay for public schools. Private schools and then they pay for themselves. You have to know
the
this.
examination
If you don't know this, it means you have to go back and conduct
fee.
a study. Let me learn. I am not addressing you. I'm responding to questions to the moderators. So we need to know that clearly. If it has not been politicized and a good initiative, where we all support and we all been glad for. Forget about me picking out. But you get beaucoup other Pikins that were deprived. We actually need government for support them for thrive educationally. I am not making my child as an example. You need to know that clearly. And there are many other challenges on the free quality education. I hope you'll give me the opportunity to conclude.
Let me just bring Mike in. According to MINKAILU, a young assessment we give 95% failure na the free quality education. If waiting MINKAILU they say not to true, waiting are the indicators them we go get as success stories of the free quality education.
Well, maybe like just highlighted that, like just exposing lies to start with. These are the people who want to government in waiting, who want to rule this country. They don't believe in indicators. They don't believe in facts. They don't believe in science. They don't believe in authoritative reports. It is in a fixed data they take with the GI, how you call them, international organizations them for publish. You as a publicity secretary or publicity person within the APC, it's a shame that you're saying that, because you're let me come in, because everything what they say no it's not, because these are the same
you did same for census and other programs,
so these are the same reports we una self get, we una the pass with, right? And this is why this is dangerous, Mabel and Khadija. This is why this is dangerous. The APC believe in lies. We see a video where they go out about ECOWAS troop, where a whole APC person wear red. I don't know who is even that. They pass, but no, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Now, say when they give school subsidies. Now, say when they supply learning materials. Now, say schools and they will not take the exams. Now,
right?
Not to lie. These are facts.
The only reports where then go like that the same way when I grab on a talk say. Election when I lost, when I tell people then say when I win them.
Elections when I read.
So let me come in.
So let
me come in. So let me come in.
The national elections was shown Riga.
I don't have to
Qatar Center say una Riga.
I don't have to
European Union say una Riga. You rigged the election. You did not win it. Don't talk about election.
Okay, we'll talk about elections another time. I don't want to sit to someone who doesn't believe in science and facts. We'll talk because these are our reference points. That they'll get for reference. But you
for your information.
Well, it's a shame that you don't believe in science.
But if you also know,
you don't believe in UNESCO
when reports are fictitious, I am
you are interrupting. I will interrupt you also.
Eyewitness account.
I just want to know.
No. I am given an eyewitness account. I reside in Sierra Leone.
I will let you tell me, say, I can be fierce. I can be fierce when I'm debating.
You will get
I will let you understand. So,
if you are interrupting, so listen.
So now I begin interrupting. I have to give you back.
So I also make mention of funding gaps. Say, when you talk about say funding, now what do they do? Now I make
the money fund. They eat. So now thief.
All right, go ahead no more. Now I make the not the fund we again. I just want to let you say, let this man know say we international relations. A stop tire and not ever happen at this country, right? The indicators always MCC put to pass them, right? The grants we don't come at this country on different things. I just make mention to them say during the challenges all they face in education. Now some of the challenges I make mention. I make mention about the free quality education policy. This man not even knows say the policy will launch in 2018. Maybe Khadija for the fact check this. Look at it here.
There was no policy prior to
let me read it. Let me read it to you. Learn. Let me read it.
No, I am free quality. You don't need to tell me to learn.
No, but you're lying.
I am aware.
No, but listen. Let the public learn.
No.
Wait. No. Okay, no. Wait. And now let the public learn. You lie, say. This is a big lie. You lie and I say, a whole publicity secretary say, we're a whole political party, one of the oldest political parties in the sub-region of this country, full of elite educators. You say we launch a free quality education without a policy. And they tell you, say the free quality education policy in Sierra Leone was launched in 2018, right? Aim to provide free education to all children from pre-primary to secondary schools. What are the key components in that? We talked about free education. We talk about learning materials. We talk about teachers recruitment, school feeding infrastructure, examination feed, enrollment increase. The achievements in the policy so far now, we don't increase enrollment, we don't expand access, we don't improve learning outcomes, we don't financial support, teachers recruitment, them school infrastructure. So for you, for Kansidonaya as a whole political party representative, for say will not launch the license one that they go and tell on people.
You don't know the,
so
let
me just know that I'll say it was launched 2018. Go and do a better research. Even simple Google can teach you that.
You don't know the difference
Use your search engine.
Making a pronouncement.
The next thing is you talk about listen that calm. Listen that calm. The next thing also you talk about schools exams and you talk about subsidies. Listen, Mabel Khadija, we they use one case na Makeni for generalizing at the nation. Where I open me conversation, I tell you say we have numerous challenges. I tell you say our quality is measured. I tell you say we are building. That's why then challenges and as we go, then challenges and they can also improve on them. But one of the things that we go take away from 2018 will come 123,000 picking and then take exam. When NPSC because of the recent exam that now about 97,000 pass. 2019 it improved to 136 picking and we take the exam. How much pass? 103,000 that then pass. 2020 it improved to 146,000 picking and we take the exam. How many pass? 108. 2021 it improved to 161%. To 124 na them pass. Till to 2025 the beginning we see this year na 164,000 picking and take exam. So just imagine from 123,000 in 2018 to 164,000 picking them will take the exam.
But why do you complain then so much from the pickings and they deprive them not for take this exam? The last time the picking even march go stage a protest now the minister in office na New England.
So also that has a lot of factors the way it's responsible. Even the school administrations themselves get a problem because I think they have a system what they call a caste system, right? We are in you teacher you get for upload the picking them data and all that. So the ministry goes because everything they try for digitalize now. Some of them school administrators some of them are not savvy. Some of them they delay for upload some of the requirements and where the ministry they ask for. So then challenges they happen, right? So it's not for we as a country, we want let everybody we not get any benefits what they get from that too, but deprive picking them from learning not sit exam. You get to tell me? Not like this that we are having a benefit. We want that. But at the end of the day, if we generate digital systems where you cannot follow those digital systems, some of them, the problems, like the school administration. We see the Ministry of Information and Civic Education press release, what they call the Minister of Basic Education, where outline all the, even give deadlines to school administrators and for upload. So some of them challenges in the back, it deals with the school administration. So just like what they talk now, Mabel, what they talk about, the challenges and the free quality education challenges. Yes, and government don't say they're not picking up a school fee.
Where Ona be introduced the free quality education in 2018,
right?
Then the expectations were high,
right?
Where you look at the different things they Ona been laid out as a rollout plan,
right?
Then the Honorable Alpha Timbo Ona be the sitting Minister of Education,
right?
Una even talk about giving subsidies, tuition, supplying books to picking them.
That's happening.
But still,
yes.
If you talk to parents now, if they tell you say the 10 away free quality education not been there, the expense is less than waiting and they spend now.
So that takes you and me. You get to tell me for government, from a government perspective, government's own commitment. What can we talk about? What? Say would they provide free education? Would they provide learning materials to call teaching textbooks them? Would they recruit teachers them, professional teachers them for teach the picking them? Would they do school feeding? Would they feed picking them because for retain them in a class? Would they develop more classrooms and build more schools them? Then would for let enrollment increase? Mabel and Khadija, we have done all that. The issue of school, okay, let me come in.
Why the program still they get challenged? Is it supervision?
So right.
Is it providing the competent people at the right places?
So that's why I say it takes me and you also. Yeah. So let me give you a scenario. You know, mama. Government don't tell you say, government don't put law say, no picking, no they wait for buy pamphlet. You get to tell they try for talk because they provide core textbooks. Not forget say back during we 2018 free quality education policy, where these guys don't say will not launch. Within the government not say they provide everything. Government create room wherein they say the parents and back for coming small provide like uniforms, certain learning materials and back. Now call textbooks and normal will say what they provide, right? But you go find out say within the school administrations them back, you get schools them where corruption did it. You get to tell they try for talk. Government go put this way, gitch there. Now a whole different thing that. You understand? Then you go see a parent back where go. Sometimes in Pekin not get mark for going to that school day. It go bribe back. You get what they try for talk. So this does not only rest on government. It rests, I know say we need for beef up with supervision. I know say we need for boost up with monitoring. That is why we trained 300 school monitors them. We'll deploy them around this country. But then challenges there for tackle them, Mabel and Khadija, it takes all of us. It takes you as a journalist for reporting things there to government. It takes we as government for intensifying monitoring. And it takes also the citizen for also you also be what? The public watch. You the citizen itself not try for go na school, try for law on waiting the school administration they do. So it takes all of us into it.
7 years down the line, the resources where government don't put into the free quality education, overall performance, for example, of picking them where they take exam, despite the fact say when I can show statistics where they say enrollments don't increase and all of that, is government satisfied? Value for money, waiting when I don't put and waiting they come out in return.
Yeah, we are satisfied. I will tell you, say we are satisfied. We are in a place we are in, like I tell you, where this man no one for agree, where other countries and they use we as a model. We've seen that. Khadija, maybe you can testify that. You've seen reports where this man as a whole publicity secretary for APC don't believe in fact, they call himself a researcher, don't believe in science, don't believe in data. They say it's skilled, and we they give with man, like say with man and all they can they know they use solutions or digital solutions for prove and for make sure say what will they give them a fact. So we are in a better shape, but we still need to do more. Mabel.
Doing more at the end of President Bio in tenure office. How a one for left the educational sector under quality education. No, how we want for left farm. Waiting in target.
Yeah, we will not get any specific target what President Bio puts in at this because education quality na every time. Maybe you not get for done even holding na we own lifetime. Every government will come and they build on them. But one thing I want to let everybody know here is President Bio don't set the pace, right? Access to education, right? It's all over this country right now, right? Any picking them where they in a village first them. We not even know about education. We not get interest in education. We not know the importance of education. Now, mama there, daddy then they send them picking in a school. That is great. The awareness alone, it's huge, it's great. So we not go done them. We will left them. The next SLPP government where they come in power will continue. The other SLPP government will come in power and we continue. Because you know why? Them people they're not better for this country. If this guy can sit here and criticize, if I know what would they see them now get objective debate. If this guy they come and criticize free quality education, the mommy that want them picking and they benefit from this free quality education, they will vote. These children who are benefiting from our STEM programs, the science, technology programs, all they pay for free. The girl picking them all they pay for free in our universities. They will vote you out. They will teach you what it means to be in governance.
Okay, now let me respond.
MINKAILU, in conclusion.
Yeah, in conclusion, we are going to win the next election with an overwhelming majority. Nobody will vote us out. Because the people that don't see the difference between APC and SLPP. Without belaboring on the point, on the 20th of August 2018, President Bio launched the Free Quality Education Initiative. Not only policy launch. He launched, now let me land. No, I allowed you.
You are not going to land.
He launched the initiative and asked parents for support the initiative. Still hold on to my grounds that there was no policy prior to the introduction of the Free Quality Initiative. Launching an initiative is not a policy. So I say so because I don't conduct a study on that. I know what they talk. No. I don't just sit here to say them.
No.
Government made promises.
You are not saying the truth.
You don't say government don't promise say they give uniform. Government promise for give uniform, for even give bag, for give all exercise books.
It's learning materials.
Yeah, so waiting on learning materials.
It could be textbooks.
You say government say that
could be
you stated that government say that only core books that they give.
Yeah.
No. Now, okay, now let me land.
So my brother, say you don't know.
I speak with facts.
You know, you're not speaking with facts. You don't even believe in data. You don't believe in data.
Not all data can be correct.
No. You don't believe in international data. And if the international partners are listening to you, that is a disgrace to APC.
It's an embarrassment to you.
No, that's a disgrace to APC. Because let me tell you, you don't have an evidence to say we manipulate data.
You manipulate data.
So even international data manipulate
election results. Waiting go down and
then election results. They will never accept. Them beat to accept. When they beat to 2028, you will not accept again. That's how. Yes, that's how APC is. Yeah, that's how. Now we are also ready. We are also ready.
Let me conclude.
No, we are also ready. Whatever the way you think, you look at it, we are also ready. Right? The people are going to vote what BBC, they want.
Well, even states say all what they provide for the beginner. They say uniform, school books. They say bags.
Una too lie in this country.
You say you lie.
That's why you don't believe in education because the problem with you people, the problem with you APC, you feed on people who are not. You feed on the problem with you people. Let me tell you, the problem with you people. You feed no. You don't believe in facts.
No, not
that's how you feed on your people. Una they lie to them. Una lack a gullible population. Una lack international data. Can be peer reviewed.
You are not fit to be PRO for bike.
But you are sitting here with me talking.
You are not fit to be PRO for bike.
It's that you sit here and you don't believe in data.
To you.
That's why APC will never rule this country. No, you don't believe in
your data.
If you sit here and say international data have been skewed, that's a disgrace to you, MINKAILU.
Because you feed them the wrong information. It's an embarrassment to your government.
So it is not peer reviewed. No, it is not peer reviewed, right? It's not.
You feel them the wrong information.
No, it's not peer reviewed, right? It's not peer review.
I think I have
you people are so desperate to come to power. You will do anything to come to power.
Allow him to
no, let us sit down and talk nonsense.
You are a joker.
Don't do that.
You are a joker.
Don't do that.
Please conclude.
Skewed data
to me down.
That's a shame.
I still hold on to
international reports.
It's an embarrassment to your party. Your data are incorrect.
Parting words, please.
Me parting word na that. I still hold on to the ground that APC contribution at the educational sector cannot be compared to any government in the history of this country, and that the free quality initiative was introduced without a policy. Even when President Biobi the grant interview to BBC Pobatringa, he still say they go give uniform, they go give books, they go give all things. But at the end of the day, school picking and not they receive all of that. It's a facade. It's a big smile to say the least.
All right, what's going to be your impacting words?
Everybody knows the APC. Say they feed on lies, they feed on deception. We've seen that. We've seen the recent video propagating on social media. Say ECOMOG they can remove. They've said so many things. When we brought our free quality education policy, they say it's not possible. They say we'll not go do them. We'll not get money for do them. Now the same people that maybe they go out on social media, then they go out and tell them people them say the free quality education and lie with a lie. Today, as we talk, we don't see them. We've built more universities across this country. People know. Yeah, more people than they go to school across this country. More girls than they complete tertiary institutions.
What are the universities?
More tech vocs they now, right?
That you have
more primary schools they now than high they before.
Line to the
but these are the people who want to take government.
Name the universities that you have built.
People
you have
know.
Built more universities.
Sierra Leoneans are not gullible
Just
no more.
call one university that you have built.
People know.
You sit here to lie confidently to the people. Who's on a build university?
Una establish the Eastern Polytechnic. Una establish
Eastern Polytechnic.
Where they don't dilapidated.
That is a change of name. From Eastern Polytechnic to Eastern University.
So this is the problem.
It's a change of name.
So it comes to policies. It comes to policies. We never build Economic University right now.
We secure the funding.
No, who secure the funding? You don't even know who got the funding. But why would I not do it?
All right, thank you.
We secure the funding.
Why would I not do it?
At the time we are transitioning.
Why would 11 years in power, you can't build universities for the people of Commonwealth. At the time when they come on, you build universities.
Lies.
You people will not come to power.
Conduct your study.
Many times when I come to the program this morning, when I don't present to the viewers them, waiting both governments do, now the educational sector. We dey end the program now.
You are not ready for governance. We can't allow you to come to power.
Mechanisms there. We are going to stop you guys.
So you can't even try.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that joining. We need for end the program now. Now the breakfast show go left for today. We'll be getting MINKAILU Payamba Koma from the APC and Mike BEREWA, they represent government, and also now the Director of Communication at the Office of the President. We will talk about both parties, the education policies, them also one work best. Now they end the breakfast show for today. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a nice day.
All right, till we meet again, Mabel Kabade, so get a good day and goodbye.
Undeveloped city, then clean, all clean city, develop.
This is Yvonne Akisoya, Mayor of Freetown, and today I want to talk to Freetonians about sanitation. We objective, transform Freetown, transforming lives. We not go able to achieve them if we all not join hands. Freetown City Council get role, but every Freetonian also get responsibility. Let we start first with the fact say FCC with the sweep 110 major streets every single morning from Monday to Saturday. But when we don't sweep the streets, if Freetonians then come and they continue for heap dot in the street, in order to make the place look fine. Now make we get them litter bins them. The yellow bins we wanna go see around. So when you waka, you drink from your water bottle, your water plastic, you eat your packets on tin, not even a ground where you done. Make sure say you put on one of them bins then they. That litter bin they, in order for you host dirty. You know mean say if you pack you host dirty, you can pin her next to the bins them. Not to the idea that. Not give you host dirty to them one way the Allah say clean salon, clean salon. No say that dirty way they collect now you host. In order for Karango, now the one of the two official sites. In order Karango Kisi Bome, in order Karango King Tom Bome. It turns so, it left on the ground. And now we council get a problem, but you self get a problem. Because now front somebody else in Domot, your own dirty don't end up. So wait you for do with your host dirty. We get the one then a council when we don't certify. Say then are approved waste providers. Then they on tricycles, some of them they a vehicle. You will get host, you will get business, you in a hospital, institution, everybody for make sure say their waste collected by an approved FCC waste collector. We get the tricycle groups, we get the companies, so you go see them around. We engage with them on a regular basis. And wait till we go do now as we come into this new year. Now for make sure say FCC stand behind them for you for no side and day and for let them self go to you so that we no go get a gap. When you eat dirty in a gutter, it end up na Lumley Beach, Toke Beach. All the tourism ambition where we get for the city, we lost that potential there. FCC, they spend boku money pan dirty business. The fuel, the labor, the vehicle maintenance, the spare parts, the night operations, the illegal dump site clearing where we get for the do every now and then. All that boku money. I'm not gonna say we're not gonna spend anything, but we're going to reduce some. If Freetonians then do the right thing. Because we're not gonna get for go clear illegal dump sites. We're not gonna get for sweep as many streets and spend as long. So if we reduce that money we spend now on dirty business, we go able put some on development. We all want for